And that's what tells you this is a good, healthy embryo. We have another clutch of eggs today. I'm so happy about this one. This one is very special. So I'm gonna take this out and show you. These ones here, let's get her out. Oh, look, she's even doing the whole mystery thing here. This is one of our mystery ball pythons. So this is a very special gene. I don't really know much about this at all. Brian just had it marked mystery. I think one of these or a couple randomly popped out of a clutch one year, labeled them mystery.
Do you remember these purpley gray snakes from the mystery clutch? Well, today we're actually one step closer to understanding what exactly is going on with the mystery gene. Now, if you guys remember, this is actually the mystery female, the mom to the babies that I just showed you, that popped out randomly just about 5 years ago. That's just out of nowhere, which is absolutely incredible. And then all of a sudden we were like,
what in the world is this? We've got to figure it out.
And she was bred to this mystery male, which was one of her offspring.
So look at this girl. So she has 1, 2, 3, 4 that she's not on, and 2 that she tried to. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take these guys out, and I'm gonna set them right here for right now and get her back. We're gonna have to candle these because obviously she wasn't on them. Chances are, if they're adhered, they've been that way and the embryos are right side up, but we're gonna make sure. But I just want you to take a look at this beautiful girl and how weird she looks. So obviously if you're looking at her, it looks to me like maybe there's a little pinstripe in there. I don't know. It's really hard for me to guess. I'm gonna have to dig back in these egg data books and see if I can really get some genes on here. But like I said, a lot of these look very different. So you can go ahead and remember what she looks like. Let me set up these eggs and I'm gonna show you what some of these other ones look like. And I tell you what, this is gonna be a very exciting clutch to cut because we have no idea what's gonna pop out. Are they gonna look like mama? Are they gonna look like these others? Are they gonna be something even totally more different? Right now I'm just taking these eggs, putting them in the substrate just to move them. I'm gonna go ahead and take them into the dark room with my handy dandy flashlight and check to make sure those embryos are right side up. We know that matters. And then I will come back and label these. So this is really cool. Our little utility closet works very well for finding the embryos. This one is really good. Lots of nice veining on it. Okay, we gotta turn it a little bit, pretty close. So right here, you can see, especially when I move it, you can see the sac that kind of moves, but then there's the dot and then all the veins that are coming off of that. That's what tells you that that is a good fertile egg. Oh, this one was already right side up. Perfect. I've gotten pretty lucky with these. Like I said, I was kind of thinking that they were gonna be. Now, this one here, my money's gonna be on that this one is probably not gonna end up being good. Even though you can see the circle and you can see that little dot, how the others had all the veining, this one has none. So I'll still set it up, but unfortunately this one probably is not gonna be good. Again, okay, see the contrast? Look at the difference of what you see in this with all the veins and that. That's what tells you this is a good, healthy embryo in there. Last one. Yep, there we go. Another one there. So, mark my words, probably gonna lose that egg, but that's okay. That's what happens, right? Still leaves us with 5 good ones, 1 slug, and 1 maybe.
You guys ready to see the clutch that just hatched out that I think unlocked the mystery gene? Let's back up for a second before we show you. This is the original mystery mom, which is just a normal pinstripe ball python. Now, we brought in the pinstripe ball pythons in the late 90s and proved them out to be an incomplete dominant. Well, they don't have a super version, but about 50% of the babies, when produced to a normal, will come out like pinstripe. You can see they're very much pinstripe. There's got a little bit of dotting on them, but not too terribly much. So when weird stuff started to pop out of this girl, it didn't make a lot of sense. And nothing was more shocking than when I took that pinstripe to a black pewter ball python, which is a pastel and a black pastel. We popped out the original mystery female. That was actually the mom to the clutch of the purple little babies.
You guys see what I mean, right? I showed you what the adults were, and then there's these babies. My guess is these are the babies that came from the ones I just showed you, and look at what a difference this is. How it's very dark, and then these these white, like almost paradoxy things coming out. I want to say maybe this has something to do with the chocolate gene, but now looking at this one gives me pewter vibes, right? So I have no idea what this is. I do love the contrast. Me, I'm one who really likes the dark versus light. And with these guys, and with all that white, and you can see how white the belly is on these two, but I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Are these babies here gonna look like these? Are they gonna look like the parents? Or are they gonna be something completely different?
All right, guys, let's take a little walk around LegaSea and let's see what's going on for today. There's a lot of people here. You can pet them if you want.
Gentle, and don't overwhelm him, please.
There you guys go.
That's so cute.
Nice job. Yeah, no problem, guys. You guys want to pet him before I put him up?
How old is he?
He's about 5 now. We've had him since he was 6 weeks old. He's like, okay, I guess I'm up now. There you guys go. Are the archer fish spitting today?
I have not checked yet.
All right, let's try it. Okay, now if everyone around doesn't move, they should do it. Don't move. Woo! Drop it in there for him. Nice job, guys. And of course, we have saltwater predator. Oh my gosh, look at Kyle. He is so awesome. They call him Alfalfa, but I like Kyle the file. What's up, buddy? Looking good. I don't have any treats for you, sorry. Of course, the fish spa is another one that I cannot wait until it's open. It's cool though, like to be able to see it already, like up and with kids putting their hand in, but it's gonna be a really exciting day, like when we get to come around the corner and like 4 kids have their feet in there. Like that's gonna be super awesome. So, or adults, you're right, or adults. How excited are you about the fish spa?
Okay, so like I'm a big kid and
Okay.
I'm loving this. And if I could get in a whole bath of this,
You would do it? Okay.
heck yeah.
So, could you demonstrate putting your feet in here for me? Okay, all right, guys. If you want, you can scoot all the way in there, get both of your feet in. You got it.
Yes.
There you go. Woo! How's it feel?
Oh, I love it. I can sit here.
Have you ever done this before?
No.
Did you know that there are fish like this that exist?
Not that they would eat on your skin like that, no.
See?
My son knew, I didn't know.
Glad you had a good time. Thank you so much. I'm gonna leave this towel with you whenever you're ready to get out. There you go, and then Robin will take it, okay? Thank you. Awesome, again, it's just like so many experiences and so many opportunities that we can really offer people here that you can't get anywhere else. She didn't even know fish like that existed, and now she's sitting in a tank full of them. Crazy. The mining station. This thing, I mean, the kids absolutely love it because kids are always in here finding gems, finding arrowheads, finding shark teeth, finding fossils, so super awesome to be able to have it.
Something on my list to do today is go through the adult leopard geckos. And I figured what better time than to share with you guys some of the groups that we decided to hold back and work with. So let's start with one of my all-time favorites. For some reason, Super Snows and Murphy Patternless have both been my favorites. And they're both very regular. They're very common, but there's just something about them that speaks to me. Sometimes I like the less is more kind of theory. So this one is kind of more just a regular Murphy Patternless. So this one here is going to be probably het for Super Snow Murphy Patternless. This one here is both genes, the Super Snow and the Murphy Patternless. I really like the way the coloration is on this. Again, I'm a person who maybe likes a little bit darker or a little bit different. Sometimes I like bright too, but I just really love the contrast that these guys give with each other. And Jessica kind of agreed with me too, so we got a really cool group of these. I'm gonna look, oh my goodness. This girl here is getting ready to lay. Look at how big and fat and chunky she is. So that means probably any day now she's gonna be digging in that lay box and laying. And I'm very happy about that. Let's move on to see what the next group looks like. Now these are a group of hypotangerine, but what Jessica was doing was kind of line breeding for like a really nice orange. So you can see some of these have some really nice coloration on them. A little bit, this one is a little bit darker, has some cool paradoxing on it. This can be tricky. So anybody who does leopard geckos know, usually you want to do it in breeding groups. So this one has 4 females and 1 male in here. So I'm trying to do this. Whoa, look at that girl. Holy cow. She is a stunner. So I guarantee you this was a hand-picked one for this coloration, and she's got the really cool dark eyes too. This is really pretty. And yep, it looks like she has some eggs in her too. They're still forming. I'm gonna dig around in here and just see if there's anything in here. All right. Doesn't look like there's any eggs in here yet, but I can definitely see that they're forming in here. Ooh, this is an exciting box right here. So I'm gonna tag this one and we'll have to check back and see. This is really neat. So this is a citrine group, which these guys are kind of crazy and kind of psychedelic. So look at the coloration on these guys here. Like you've got that bright yellow, that bright orange, that super cool markings, right? And that beautiful, gorgeous head. I'm telling you what, when those head patterns kind of pop like that with the colors, it's one of my favorite things for sure. This thing is very, very pretty. This group has 3, so it has 2 females and a male, and I believe this male here is rotating through a few boxes, because sometimes we'll do that too. Sometimes it'll be 1 male per group, or a lot of times if you're doing bigger groups, you'll rotate that male between like 2, 3, maybe even 4 boxes, depending on how many females there are, and depending how big and healthy the male is too. This one is really pretty, and this one has a really cool pattern on it as well. I don't see any eggs in here. I know we've just started to see the egg formation, and we should be getting eggs any day now. Okay, here we go. This is definitely one of my favorites. I know, I think I've already said that, but it's in the same line. So this is a Super Snow group, Super Snow Eclipse. So this one here is going to look more like your regular super snowed, and then it has a little bit of pied going on in it, right? It has a little white around the nose and around the mouth. It's got a solid white belly. This thing is so cute. I just love it so much. But the crazy stuff that we're breeding it to are these guys here. Look at that, solid white with super black eyes. So cool and so cute. Looks like an alien, right? So I have a couple of these guys that are in here. They're a little bit different, have a little bit different genes. I love the variation in this group. So I showed you this guy who is definitely one of my favorites. Now there's another take on this one. Look at that pied marking on the nose. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, so adorable. And then we have the ultimate extreme are these guys here. If you want a pet alien, I think this is what you're looking for here. It totally gives me alien vibes, but they are so cute and I love it. I don't see any eggs in here yet, but a lot of these guys are looking very chunky. That'll be really cool to see how many hatch and what comes out of this cool pairing. Last but certainly not least is this dark tangerine group. So this is something that Jessica was hand picking and raising and line breeding up. And let me tell you, this does not disappoint at all. These things are smoking hot. The orange on these is something, I'm telling you what, it's crazy. I love it. It's so cool. And this was definitely a really cool project that is breeding true. I'll have to share with you some babies from last year that we're raising up that literally, you need sunglasses. These things are so bright. These guys are doing good, looking good. And guess what? Oh my gosh. We've got eggs. Ah, look it. We've got eggs. There's one. So typically there's 2 because like I said, they've got a duct on each side and you can usually see it. They dig in there and they bury, so sometimes they get moved around. But it's not also uncommon that you could just get 1. Usually it's 2. I'm not finding that. Oh, I just found it. There we go. 2. So look at this. This is actually a good egg. This one, it's hard to say. You can tell the size difference. This one's definitely smaller, it's a little darker. Now don't get me wrong, we could probably try to candle it and see. I'll probably set it up just in case, but if I'm gonna bet, I'm gonna bet this one might not be good, but this one 100% is good. So either way, this is great. These guys are just starting to produce. It's better late than never. We're usually a little bit earlier than we are right now with production on things, but obviously it's been a year, right? And we did not start as early as we normally do. But I love this. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I got to share some of these guys with you, and I'm gonna keep doing a little bit more filming with them and showing you and keeping you the progress on what's going on and how production looks.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.